What is considered rude in Vietnam culture? If you have planned to travel to Vietnam or you have been living in here, you must have asked yourself that kind of question. Because it's always a little bit more complicated when you talk with people from different backgrounds. Because maybe you don't know which topic or gesture are acceptable and which one is not. So even some topics and gestures are considered as taboo. And that's also the topic we want to talk about today. So in today's video, I will be talking about common taboos in Vietnam that you should know. Let's get started. Hello everyone, this is Trang from Duong Global's communication team, and you can see me as your Vietnamese friend who will guide you through various topics about Vietnam culture. And I have made many videos before talking about various topics of Vietnamese culture. So if you want to know more about it, please make sure that you click on the pop-up link in your top right hand corner to watch those videos. But most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel because we cannot make many videos if you don't support us. So it's very important. Please remember to like and subscribe so you will be alerted when we upload new videos. Thank you. Back to our video today. When you're in a conversation with a person from any countries, especially from Asian countries, it is very important to respect of that person's culture. Of course, we should respect every culture, but because there is a huge difference between Western culture and Asian culture, which make it very difficult, and you may often find yourself in a situation where like you wish if only I had known this taboo before, it would save my face. Let's start with our first topic today. Number 1, not remove your shoes when you're entering a house. One thing that possibly all Asian countries have in common is no shoes are allowed in home, and Vietnam is no different. If you come to any Vietnamese house, regardless of whether it is a private house or an apartment, there will be an area to leave your shoes. And sometimes the threshold right at the door is lower than the floor. Therefore, all dust and bacteria will be left on the doorstep, so the floor will always be clean. In addition, many activities of the Vietnamese family often concentrated on the floor. Some Vietnamese traditional houses usually have wooden corridors so they can place the meals on top of it and sit on the floor to enjoy lunch or dinner. That's why making sure the floor is clean is critically important. On top of that, removing shoes before entering a house has also a special meaning. It reminds guests and even family members that they are entering a private space and should respect the house owner's rules. Number 2, put your chopstick vertical to a bowl of rice. As you know that in Vietnam culture and also in any Asian culture, chopstick plays an important role as it appears on daily meals. And not only that it represents our culture, it also shows the typical rules of Vietnamese when they are dining. So according to our culture, you should never put your chopstick vertical to a bowl of rice because this is taboo. And this action also reminds people of the action of the incense when you use at a funeral. And it also dedicates to the action of serving rice or a meal to the dead. So it's actually a very forbidden act when you stick your chopstick to a bowl of rice. Instead, you can just simply line your chopstick together on the table or on across the plate, indicate that you just finished your meal. That is more preferable. Number 3, head is sacred. Vietnam's major religions are Buddhism, and according to Buddhist culture, the head is the highest part of the body and the thought of as sacred. So don't pat or touch anyone on top of their head, just don't do it, as it is considered very rude in Vietnam culture in particular and also in Asian culture in general. Although it is considered rude to touch a stranger's head, close friends or family members often touch each other's heads or hairs, and this is not considered rude. I know it's quite confused. Number 4, return purchased goods or ask for any product price but you don't actually buy it, especially in the morning. So in Vietnam, business owners, especially retail shops, they have the same mindset that the first ever customer of the day is very important, because he or she will determine whether they can make a lot of money during that day. Because Vietnamese people believe that when a person, the first ever customer, when they enter a store to buy something, if they are easygoing, they are quick to make a decision to buy something, their characteristic and their style will also apply to all other customers during the day as well. So morning is actually a very sensitive time for all store owners in Vietnam. They would be very annoyed to see anyone ask for a price without actually buying or return purchased goods. That's why you need to keep this in mind, and if you want to exchange or return any product, make sure not to do it in the early morning. And if you want to buy something new, after 9 a.m. is the best time to do so to avoid being the first customer of any store. So this is actually an important matter for every shop owners, or especially retail shop owners in Vietnam. Number 5, use only one hand to receive or get things from an older person. In Vietnam culture, there is a strong cultural emphasis on the importance of age. So, because it determines the grading of respect on many interactions. This means the older you are, the more respect you command. So for younger people, not only they need to use honorifics when talking to an older person, they also need to do everything with 2 hands. This includes receiving any gifts or giving anything. So the next time when you're receiving anything from a Vietnamese and you know that that person is older than you, remember to get it with both hands and maybe slightly bow. They will love you instantly. Above are our common taboos that we have here in Vietnam, but of course there are tons and tons of other taboos. But for me, I think that if you know about those 5 taboos already, you already appear as a thoughtful person and you will be loved by many Vietnamese. Also, this is the end of our video today, so if you like it, please make sure that you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. I hope that you enjoy watching today's video and I see you on the next video. Goodbye!